2024年11月19号，我们来到位于纽约皇后区 Corolla 111街的混迹于民宅的一家色情场所。在那个记者跟社区民众聚集抗议之前，我们先在外面蹲点，然后看到了很多不同族裔的男子进出于这栋场所。
Don't worry, he can't see us. The windows are dark.
I see.
The guy who left, I think he told them.
Yeah,
there's people outside. So now they're scared. And they have a lot of cameras.
Yeah, right. Open the door for them.
Yeah, they're scared. It's too many people, you know, from different. The black guy was here, Spanish guy was here, and now this guy, Muslim guy. Yeah, they don't live here. It's very easy to tell. You want one?
Thank you.
You can stay here. I'm gonna grab my other camera.
叫了外卖，然后现在送外卖的到了。这是一家在 Corolla Park 对面的有名的妓院，他们连给外卖开门都不敢了。
Salen pero no sé.
Pero no conoce a la gente.
No, no conozco.
¿Y sabía que funciona una casa de prostitución?
No, yo no sé.
No sabía.
Yo eso no sé con eso.
They know we're here.
今天到111街扫黄哈，这栋楼是知名的妓院。刚才我们有看到有人进进出出。
This is about 30 minutes ago. In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. I'll send you the video. I don't have a problem. Who are you with?
I work for the China Press.
China Press?
Yeah, local Chinese newspaper.
Okay, you have a card?
Sure.
Yeah.
We have a commitment, the community, to close every single bathroom. And Jackson High, Elmo, Corona is Elmo, to close.
大家守在这栋楼外面，要求关闭这家妓院。
Stay here to close. You came to close that bathroom.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! My name is Hiram Montserrat. I'm the former council member and district leader for the area. And we're here on 111th Street in Corona. What you see directly behind me at 5014 is an active brothel. This brothel has operated now for over a year. This has been publicized by the press, publicized by the news. The authorities are well aware of the activities that are happening here. We see today, many of you now in the media are seeing the clients coming in and out of this location. We have residents here that have lived here 10, 20, and 30 years. And they're living next to a nightmare. There are men coming into this location at 1 and 2 in the morning, drinking, using drugs, and urinating on our streets in front of their homes. We have video of everything that we have said, including people coming in and out of here while this press conference was just about to begin. There are probably some clients in there right now who cannot come out. We have a clear message to the police department and to all our elected officials. We do not want these businesses in our community. They are illegal, they are indecent, and we are calling for them all to be shut down. We are here because the people of this block told me at the last precinct council meeting that they had collected a petition. Many of you had that petition already. Over 100 local community members signed, appealing to our elected officials and the department to shut this place down. Well, it's still operating. So I have to ask the question, why is this brothel still operating on 111th Street? Secondly, why is the city of New second question, why is the city of New York not obtaining padlock orders to shut these places down permanently? That means after an arrest or after they raid it, to ensure that the places are locked up for good and the owners of the property are given civil penalties so that they can understand that the owners also have a responsibility to ensure that their tenants are complying with the law. Lastly, just yesterday, Mr. Ramirez and I from the Let's Improve Roosevelt Avenue Coalition toured the district. We saw prostitutes at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Roosevelt Avenue, 99th Street, right across the street from the 2 public schools, a place that was shut down. We saw prostitutes walking in nursing outfits on 83rd Street and 82nd Street on Roosevelt in Jackson Heights. If we see it, we know everyone else has to be seeing it. So we're asking, where's the action? Where's the response from our law enforcement and our elected officials? So we came here for 3 reasons. 1, to expose this brothel. 2, to call upon the department, the NYPD, to do more in shutting these places down. And 3, to obtain the padlock orders. There have not been enough padlock orders obtained. With us today is also the president of the Let's Improve Roosevelt Avenue Coalition, Mr. Ramon Ramirez Baez.
Thank you very much. My name is Ramon Ramirez, Presidente de Let's Improve Roosevelt Avenue. We are here for one simple and very strong reason, to close that brothel behind me. It's unacceptable in that neighborhood that is still open for more than 1 year.
Nos da tristeza, nos da pesar ver cómo nos tienen el vecindario. Ya no pueden salir a la calle.
18 years. He says that the prostitution house that's behind us must be closed. Secondly, sometimes the customers are urinating and even threatening some of the local residents. There's fear. That's why a lot of the residents here didn't come today, because they fear reprisals. We are, however, committed to ensure that we show to you, the public, the faces of this community, that this community is standing up.
Le envié al señor Monserrate un video donde la semana anterior.
He emailed me a video of last week, 4 men who came here to patronize this brothel. 2 of them stayed in the car, the other 2 went in, but one of them was urinating on the street on video. We have the video. One of the Johns. Maria lives around the corner from this brothel. She's a community member here for many years. Maria?
Yes, to all of you. I've been living here for 26 years, and all I ask is to please shut this place down. It's PS 28, a block and a half away, and a block and a half away this way is PS 14. There's kids, mothers, walking through here to drop off their kids, vice versa, that way and this way. And the kids seeing people coming in and out of this house, that's incredible. They have to stop, mother have to stop for the person that's coming out to come out. This is insane. Please, let's do it for our kids. I request, like Hiram Montserrat and Ramon are doing the petition to the NYPD and to whoever's elected to represent us, to please shut this place down.
Todos estamos en lo mismo en el apoyo de toda esta prostitución que no es necesaria, no es prácticamente solo aquí, sino ya condones, popó, orines, borracho, de todo.
We're seeing right in front of these places urine, condoms, even defecation outside of these locations.
Ya, y es todos los días.
We send a letter to the Governor Hooker. The message we have to send it, we have ready to send the message, to send the letter to the federal government. We need to send the letter to federal government because when the police department came to close one bathroom, after 5 days, this bathroom is open. We need the federal government here.
Thank you. Okay, any questions from the media? Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm glad that you outlined that. The fact of the matter is, though we appreciate the additional police resources, clearly we're here with a message for both the state and city police to step on the gas pedal. The crime here was unprecedented. When we started 2 months ago, 3 months ago, we stated that we were living in an urban crime zone with unprecedented lawlessness. So much that even now with an additional 200 police officers in our community, we are still confronting this crime. This particular brothel is troublesome because it's been publicly exposed and it's operated for over a year. Everyone knows it. All the authorities have been put on notice along with the elected officials. We're here because we don't understand how it's still operating. And we're demanding that it be closed down, but we're also calling the question to both the police department and our local district attorney's office that we need more padlock orders to be obtained. That's the second step that we're missing. Without the padlock order and the civil penalties associated with it, they will reopen. So this owner needs to know that he's gonna get or she's gonna get a $10,000 fine and the city of New York is gonna lock this place down. When the owners begin to understand that there are real ramifications, we believe that that will help curtail the bad actors.
Has the police responded to the email you sent them with the about 100 signatures?
No.
They haven't responded?
Not as of yet, no.
And do you know if this house is vacant, up for sale? Do you have any information on it?
I believe some time ago it was up for sale. Right now, as we know, no one lives here. It's a brothel all day, every day. And by the way, you see all the cabs that keep pulling up here? This is the open secret. They stop here all day long, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, bringing their clients to be clients here. So I just want to say this. When I spoke to Mrs. Luce, she couldn't be here today. She lives very close to where we're standing. She said to me, Hiram, just last week at 1 in the morning, 2 men were knocking on my door looking for sex at this brothel. They had the wrong address or they couldn't see. They had a couple of drinks and it was late at night. Can you imagine if your sister, your wife, or your mother's opening the door to 2 drunk gentlemen, 2 drunk guys looking for sex? What kind of impact is this having on our community? How can this be possible that it's happening? And look where we're standing. Terrace on the Park across the street, the Hall of Science across the street, the site of the former World's Fair. Here in Corona, unacceptable by any stretch of the imagination. We need action, and we need the mayor, the police commissioner, the state trooper superintendent, the governor, all hands on deck. You just heard Mr. Ramirez. He's thinking the next step is we contact the federal authorities to bring them in. We're hopeful that that's not going to be the case.
Ever temporarily close this place down?
As far as I know, this place has never been shut down, ever, and operating for over a year, and publicly publicized. I think the New York Post ran a story about it, TikTok videos, it's out there. So everyone's on notice, and quite frankly, everyone, Mauricio, has failed us. Every single elected official, our department, the NYPD, the state, the governor, everyone has failed us. We're here demanding for you no longer to fail us. Come to the aid of this community. We need it.
Do you know how many, educated guess, how many women operate out of this brothel?
The last video that we shared had about 10 women. Sometimes they have more, they have bigger parties, especially at night. At night, after 10 o'clock, apparently, this place receives heavy traffic all night till about 2 in the morning or so. Okay, any other questions? Just enforce the law, and that will go a long way to keeping us safe. That means closing the brothels, arresting the participants, and putting a padlock. Just enforce the law, and our community will be safer and better.
这个房子已经就是这个契约已经开了1年了，然后呢，这个 house 现在正在卖，然后房东是肯定没有住在里面的，现在也什么都看不到。